Venus in Virgo, personality traits and how it affects your life. Venus in Virgo guys and gals are sticklers for etiquette and keeping the place tidy. They admire those that are sincere, since they usually are. Is your Venus sign in Virgo? Find it on your birth chart. Venus revolves around the love of life, tastes, and values. For Venus Virgo men, it's the kind of woman that's their Venusian ideal. And for Venus Virgo women, it's the way they express their natural femininity. Virgo in love is critical, with high standards, and a matter-of-fact attitude. If you're not a match with Venus Virgo, they'll see it more in practical terms. Venus Virgos need a lot of hermit time to stay sane, a word that unfolds to sanitize. They find beauty in the pure, the clean, and wholesome. What you're like. If your Venus is in Virgo, you're unassuming, reserved, and a loyal friend or partner. You may not show a lot of emotion outwardly, but are sensitive to what others think. This doesn't keep you from being critical of those you care about, always trying to help them better themselves. You're discriminating, and might blow little things out of proportion. Once committed, you're the ideal helpmate, since you tune into creating daily harmony. Friendship style. You like to be needed and feel useful in a friendship, and if it gets out of hand, you can start to feel like the unpaid intern. You're observant of the nuances of a person, their likes and dislikes, and this makes you able to offer helpful insights that really do make a difference to people. You've got a quiet style, an analytical mind, and are picky about who you hang around with. You thrive with friends that appreciate your thoughtful care, and who won't load you down with emotional drama. You're big on healthy living, and might find lots of friends through yoga classes and such. Creative expression. The first thing that comes to mind is writing, and this can take many forms. You could be drawn to the literary world, but just as easily use this gift as a public servant, of which there are many Venus and Virgos. The big attraction. You're someone with a lot of integrity, and that is appealing to the right person. There's no game playing here, just a steady nature that likes to be of service to those they love. You're self-contained, and a bit of a loner, and this is intriguing. There's a sense of mystery about you, since you're protective of your privacy. You likely get high marks for your skill in the bedroom, even as you're emotionally distant at times. You're trustworthy, and a right match for someone that understands your remote, yet physically sensitive demeanor. Winning the heart of the Venus in Virgo native. Just like the way these natives want their efforts to be acknowledged, and want to be appreciated above all else, their attention given an anchor to hold by, they are also very set on turning the relationship into an opportunity for growth, evolution, development. It's pretty easy for them to observe, analyze and correct their flaws, but it's going to be a bit harder to do that for the partner, as it's going to depend on the other's personality, whether they can take it or not. Of course, with plenty of love and affection, even this won't be a problem anymore. Moreover, their relationship will be one based on patience, calm, soothing love, empathy, and unwavering loyalty. Even though their tendency to criticize might be annoying at times, once they open their hearts fully, harmony will prevail. The things that other people might not notice, or aren't very interested in, the Venusian Virgo will notice right away, and the little details are something that they deeply care about. As a matter of fact, they believe that a partner, who can't even pay attention to the little things, wouldn't be able to hold on a relationship when the situation turns to its worst. Whether it's the color of their outfit, an awkward smile when someone entered the room, to the way they behave, when someone mentions their quirks, they will want their lover to really acknowledge these things from the get-go. Venus in Virgo woman. Ironically enough, these Venusian Virgos, contrary to their names, are most of the time perceived to be quite the sex maniacs, even nymphomaniacs, who love nothing more than indulging in the endless pleasure of the senses. While this may seem insulting to some, these women are actually very proud of their interests, and it's not such a scornful thing to begin with. They have submissive tendencies, if we're at that, so you might want to keep that in mind when trying on new ideas in the bedroom. Experimentation was always one of their strongest perks, and it's not only in their intimate life, but also in general. Moreover, Venus brings forth a new chance to revive, to bring something back to life, to make a transformation, positive or not, and it will usually be a beneficial one. One of the most interesting things about this native is that Venus brings the full potential out of her. This woman is in perfect harmony with herself, a feminine equilibrium, one filled with endless love, affection, productivity, and the search of one's dreams. While she is normally devoted and pragmatic in her approaches, Venus makes her think things through more than others would, especially when it comes to relationships. She perfectly knows when her partner is loyal, and when she has a good reason to doubt this, but communication should eliminate this disparity with time. Venus in Virgo man. Knowing that a Venus Virgoan native is usually very balanced, neither aggressive, neither overly sensitive, it wouldn't be a surprise to say that this man wasn't as manly as others, especially when the feminine Venus comes to join in. But the truth is, these natives are only more empathic, more loving and affectionate, they see more things, have a greater intuition than others. It doesn't mean that they can't offer a sense of security, stability to the woman they love. However, problems appear when the planet of love goes into the retrograde phase, as their source of energy will be blind them. Their partners will have to be especially patient, calm, kind, and loving during this period of time. Insecurities, anxieties, fears, they will all begin to resurface, so these natives will need emotional support. Likes and values. Venus changes some of these people's principles and values, beginning with the fact that they want to work in an organized, arranged, and clean office. The home must also be the same, and this obsession with order extends further into their relationships. Erratic individuals are to be kept away. Moreover, while they may not be as materialistic as the extravagant Leos, they are still very much in love with beautiful artsy objects, with what they like having around, mementos, and things like this. Lastly, Venus makes their natural search for perfection gain the nuance of an obsession, since they are capable of sacrificing a lot of things on the altar of success. They can even eliminate some of their own pleasures, just to make one more step in that direction. However, Venus brings a way out of this conundrum, in the need for appreciation from their loved ones, and the sense of fulfillment once that actually happens.